everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, and we're going to play a little Baseball Mogul 2017, playing my alternate 1967 Boston Red Sox replay. And Baseball Mogul is a it's a fun game. I've played Football Mogul. More of a casual game. You have to be open to the open universe aspect of the game. If you don't like sandbox or open universe, I don't recommend this game for you, because I'm playing the 67 season, but basically what they did was give you the 66 team at the end of the year. That's what they give you. You don't have Jerry Adair, you don't have Hawk Harrelson, because those are transactions that took place later. So you basically get the 66 team at the beginning of the 67 season. It's fun. I'm going to play in player mode. Takes a little longer. I like to call the pitches. You can play it also in manager mode, meaning like one pitch and done. It's going to give you the result. Anyway, we're going to play a little 1967 retro replay, alternate universe using, once again, Baseball Mogul. I am playing as my beloved Boston Red Sox. Jim Lonborg is on the hill. He'll be facing the Kansas City Athletics and Chuck Dobson. And let's see if we can just get... not going to come up. Oh, it's not going to come up. I wanted to give you... Well, we'll give you Lonborg's numbers when we get him. Let's give you Chuck Dobson. Dobson so far, 1 win, 7 losses. You can say he's having a tough start of 1967. Earned run average, not bad, 3.23. The Red Sox just went over 500, 17 and 16. Took me a little bit of time to get used to how to play the game. I do play other baseball games, so it took me a little bit to get used to the gameplay. And the Kansas City Athletics are 8 and 26. And let me say hello to Mike McAllister. How are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. All right, so let's quickly go through the lineups here. And we're playing in Kansas City, it looks like. That's not going to give me that. Okay, so Reggie Smith will be leading off for the Red Sox, playing center field. Joel Foy batting second, playing third base. Batting third, playing left field, Carl Yastrzemski. Batting fourth, playing right field, Tony Calignero. Batting fifth, playing first base, George the Boomer Scott. Batting sixth, Mike Andrews. Playing second base, Rico Petrocelli. Batting seventh, playing shortstop, and Russ Gibson doing the catching. Batting eighth, gentleman Jim Lonborg batting ninth, and he is on the hill, and he will be the starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox. For the Kansas City Athletics, you have Jim Gosker playing center field, and he's going to bat first. Donaldson batting second, playing second base. Charles batting third, he's at third base. Joe Rudy in left field, batting cleanup. Webster batting fifth, playing first base. The catcher Suarez batting sixth. Batting seventh, the right fielder Harshberger, and batting eighth, the shortstop Kubiak. Batting ninth on the mound, Chuck Dobson. Internet Hobbyist in the chat. Hello, welcome. He says, couple of games of baseball tonight. I have not seen this game before. Ken Castro enters the chat. How are you, my friend? This is Baseball Mogul, Internet Hobbyist. And check out his channel. I just subscribed to it. He looks like he has a lot of military games. I'm going to enjoy checking that out. Look like they're board games like I used to play when I was a kid. They're with the squares. So this is Baseball Mogul 2017. I picked this up on sale on Steam when they had their winter sale. And it's a fun game, more of a casual game. I don't know if you heard me from the beginning. I'm not going to go through the whole spiel again. It's an alternate. You have to enjoy the alternate universe. This is basically the 1966 Red Sox team towards the end of the year, and you start off with it in 67. So, um, and some of the stats, the number ratings, it's not really a 1 through 100 number rating. I'm going to switch that. I think I might go to the 1 through 20. It's a weird, it goes like 20 to 100 instead of 1 through 100. Anyway, the higher the number, the better the rating. It's very simple. All right, so leading off for the Red Sox, Reggie Smith. Smith against right-handed pitching, batting .283, as you can see over here. And this is cool. This should come up now. Okay. And you should be able to see this is his card. And Reggie Smith is batting .250, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. He has 2 stolen bases. And you can give him the splits here. It's a lot of good things here. It's a fun game. Still getting used to it. Might be a long stream, but I'll try to go quick. I'm trying to show you some things here. And so here, against righties, Reggie Smith is batting .283. And he struggled against lefties, 100. His rating in center field is an 83. His arm is an 82. And again, the higher the number, the better. Green, good. Red, bad. Orange, like a D. So. Alright, let's get to the game. I hope you're feeling better, Mike. I know last year was a tough year for you, Mike McAllister. Hopefully this one's a better one. We all hope and pray for you, buddy. Alright, so Reggie Smith is up. Let's check out Chuck Dobson. We already know he's 1-7. But I like to look at, see, he struck out 40. He's walked 26, so it looks like he throws strikes. He throws a fastball, slider, curve, changeup. +5 is good, so his changeup is good right now, even though it's at a 62. But I like to sit on the fastball in the first pitch. And with a lefty, I like to look middle in. Here's the pitch to Smith. And foul ball. Oh, I got to put the sound back on. So no balls, 1 strike. Smith does swing away. Curve ball missed. 1-1 count. We're going to go look for the fastball again, middle in. Here's the pitch by Dobson. Outside with the curve again. 2-1 count. Smith in the driver's seat. We're sitting on fastball. Dead red, middle in. Dobson delivers, and Smith pops that ball up towards third base. Charles will make the catch, and he does. 1 out. So it was a curveball we popped out on. Michael Butler's under the chat. How are you, Michael? Hope all is well, my friend. Here comes Joe Foy. And Joe Foy is batting .326. 6 home runs, 25 RBIs. Off righties, .336. And we can get that down here. They'll give you the righties down here. Again, I like to sit fastball on the first pitch, middle in. Dobson gets the sign, he delivers to Foy, and Foy fouls that off. Just missed the fastball. Foy down 0-1. He awaits the Dobson offering. Here it is. Ooh. Just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Changeup's at a +20. Let's see. Do we want to sit on changeup 1-1 count? Yeah, he's throwing 2 fastballs. Let's guess changeup down the middle low. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ground out. So Foy lines out, to the second baseman for the Athletics, Donaldson. So 2 outs, no one on. Carl Yastrzemski steps to the plate. Yastrzemski's going to be looking fastball, middle in. Here's the pitch to Yaz. And Yaz goes the other way. And that will be caught by the left fielder, side retired. So Rudy makes the catch. Here come the Kansas City Athletics. And they'll face gentleman Jim Lonborg. Leading off is Jim Gosker, center fielder. Gosker overall is only batting .143 with 4 RBIs, no home runs. And he's only batting .083 against righties. So Lonborg is licking his chops. Lonborg throws a fastball. That's his best pitch. Sinker's pretty good too. Then he has an above average curve and slider. His curve right now is a +20, so that's good. And go fastball away. Here's the pitch to Gosker. Just missed. Down and low. Go sinker. Again, outside corner. Ground ball to Foy. And he throws him out. One down. So now I think we can get the Lonborg's numbers here. We can't get the Lonborg's numbers. Let's try it over here. Nope. Alright, here we go. I don't know if you'll be able to see this the way I got to it, but Jim Lonborg's 4 wins, 1 loss. His earned run average 3.20. He has struck out 42, walked 11. Michael Butler says, one of his projects in the chat, he says, been working on the 1982 Strat computer football and bought a new World War II game called Panzer Corps. Cool. Steam has Panzer Corps. I wonder if that's the same game. I'm finishing up my 1982 NFL season using Action PC. I played as the Patriots and several other teams. The Jets have made the Super Bowl for the AFC side. They're 9-0 in the regular season, plus winning their 3 playoff games. And the Redskins in San Francisco will face in the NFC title game this week. Probably I'll play that tomorrow, and I'll play the Super Bowl Saturday. And the Redskins are 9-0 in regular season, plus winning their 2 playoff games. Alright, 1 out. Here comes John Donaldson, batting .212 against right-handed pitching. We're going to go sinker away to the lefty. Here's the pitch by Lonborg. And that's fouled to the left side. We're going to go curveball away. Swing and a miss. Lonborg up, no balls, 2 strikes. Fastball way in. Lonborg deals. Donaldson doesn't chase. Sinker down and away. Fouled off to the left side again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball in. Lonborg delivers. Oh, wow, that's a line shot return to sender. Lonborg just gets out of the way of that. So a 1-out single. Donaldson's at first, has 84 speed. Here comes Ed Charles. Charles only batting .167 off right-handed pitching. And Charles has 2 home runs on the season with 4 RBIs. Red Sox want to turn 2 here. Going to go sinker down and away. Gibson sets the target. Here's the pitch by Gentleman Jim Lonborg. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. Again, sinker down and away. Charles fouls it off to the right side. He's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Lonborg in the driver's seat. Gibson gives him the sign. Fastball in tight and high. Swing and a miss. He strikes him outside. Retired. We go to the top of the second. No score here at Municipal Stadium in Kansas City. Tony Flignier will be coming up, followed by George the Boomer Scott, Mike Andrews. Tony C batting .307 off right-handed pitching. Overall, Flignier 292, 7 home runs, 18 RBIs. Again, I like to guess fastball, middle in. Here's the pitch by Dobson. Slider down and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Flignier will once again sit on that fastball, middle in. There it is, and Flignier drives that ball to left center field, and it's going to drop in. And he'll hold at first, so Flignier will have a leadoff single. will now bring up George the Boomer Scott. Scott batting .268 off right-handed pitching. Overall, Scott batting .299. 4 home runs, 14 RBIs. And Scott will be looking middle in, fastball. Dobson gets the sign from Suarez. Here's the pitch. Fastball too far in for the Boomer. He lets it go for ball 1. Boomer again's looking fastball, middle in. Pitch, and Boomer got it, but he fouled it off to the left. 1 ball, 1 strike. Boomer's not going to guess. Suarez sets the target. Here's the pitch. Oh, fastball. High and tight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dobson in the driver's seat. Boomer in the hole. Suarez sets the target. Here's the pitch to the Boomer. Fouled off to the left side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Calignero at first. No outs. The windup and the pitch. Another foul ball. The Boomer and Dobson battling it out. Dobson nods his head. He deals to Scott. And again, deep but foul down the left field line. Oh, if he can straighten that out, Red Sox will have a 2-0 lead. That was a slider. Suarez pounds the mitt, sets the target. Dobson deals. Curveball, again foul to the left. 1-2 count on Scott. Calignero at first. Dobson rocks and fires. And he misses inside with a changeup. And that's the 8th pitch of this at-bat. And it's a 2-2 count. We're going to look fastball away. Here's the pitch. Oh! Slider, swing and a miss. 1 away. Here comes Mike Andrews, Red Sox second baseman. 308 off right-handed pitching. Andrews overall, 314, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. Andrews going to look fastball, middle in. Dobson deals. Fastball away. 1 ball, no strikes. Andrews will take. Fastball, outside corner, 1-1 count. Fastball down and in. Here it is. It was a fastball down and in, but it was outside the strike zone. Andrews doesn't chase. 2-1 count. Andrews in the driver's seat. Fastball right down the pike, up high. Dobson deals. Fastball inside, 3-1 count. Calignero at first, being held on. Fastball outside. Oh! Lower strike zone. Count is full. Andrews will swing on his own volition. Chuck Dobson deals. Andrews swings and pops it up towards the second baseman. Donaldson's calling for it in the outfield, and he makes the catch. So 2 outs. Calignero will be off on contact. Rico Petrocelli steps to the plate. 289 off right-handed pitching. Overall, Petrocelli 270, 3 home runs, 15 RBIs. He's going to swing on his own volition. Suarez sets the target. Here's the pitch. Changeup hits the outside corner. Low and in the strike zone. Petrocelli didn't like that call. No balls, 1 strike. Donaldson deals. Misses inside. 1-1 count. Petrocelli looking fastball middle in. Here's the pitch. Away outside with that curveball. Suarez leaps out there to block it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Calignero at first, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Rico, and Petrocelli rips that ball in the right field. And Calignero will hold up at second. So a 2-out single, 2 on. And that will bring up the catcher, Russ Gibson. He's batting .378 off right-handed pitching. Gibson, overall, 300. No home runs, 10 RBIs. Calignero at second, Petrocelli at first. Dobson deals to Gibson, looking fastball high. There it is. Oh, and he missed it. He fouled it back to the screen. We had the pitch, and Gibson missed it. Again, Gibson will look fastball middle in. Suarez sets the target. Here's the pitch by Dobson. He goes outside with the fastball, out of the zone. 1-1 count to Gibson. No score, top of the second. 2 on, 2 outs. Gibson sitting on that middle in fastball. The windup and the pitch. There it is, and he missed it. Fouls it off to the left side. Gibson in the hole. He'll go on in his own volition now. We're not going to guess. Dobson kicks and fires. Misses down and in with the fastball. 2-2 count. Suarez wiggles the fingers. Dobson nods his head. The pitch missed down and away. Full count. Runners will be off. We're going to sit fastball in the 3-2 middle out. Here's the pitch to Gibson. And Gibson fouls it back to the screen. So they'll do it again. Fastball. Middle in. Here's the pitch. Down and low. Ball 4. Bases are juiced for Gentleman Jim Lonborg. 2 outs. No place to put Lonborg. Lonborg only batting 118 off right-handed. Actually, just 118, period. He's going to take. Here's the pitch by Dobson. Strike 1 right down the middle. Fastball. 84 miles per hour. Swing away on his own volition. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looking fastball down the middle. And he rips that deep and foul. Oh, Lonborg came ever so close to a grand salami. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gentleman Jim in the hole. Dobson gets a sign from Suarez. Here's the pitch to Lonborg. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. Red Sox threaten but don't score. We go to the bottom of the second. Due up for the Kansas City Athletics. Rudy, Webster, and Suarez. Let's go to the chat. Clinton Parks has a game up on his channel now. I suggest you go check it out. He says, I try to make most of them enjoyable for everyone. I try to do the old plugs from the 60s and hope all of you get a smile. Yes, Clinton does his own little commercials. It's pretty fun. Beatles Eternally. I did love listening to classic baseball on the radio on YouTube while playing Diamond Mine Baseball. Those Ballotine ads are a blast. Yes, if you haven't checked out, and probably everyone in this chat knows about it, YouTube has that channel, Classic Baseball, and they just play old games on from the radio. It's outstanding. So Joe Rudy steps to the plate, batting .203 against right-handed pitching. Rudy overall 259. 4 homers, 9 RBIs. Lonborg has struck out 1 so far for an inning of work. He's going to go curveball to Rudy on the outside. Here's the pitch. Strike. He missed location. It was pretty much down the middle, but it dipped down low enough. Rudy wasn't looking for it. Fastball high and away. Lonborg sets and delivers. Swing and a miss by Rudy. No balls, 2 strikes. Sinker down in the dirt. Lonborg. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. Got him on 3 pitches. Here comes Raymond Webster. Webster playing first base, batting .273 off right-handed pitching. Overall, Webster 283. 4 homers, 13 RBIs. Left-handed batter. We're going to go sinker down and away. Just missed. 1 ball, no strikes on Webster. Lonborg looks in at Gibson. Again, sinker. They're calling for the sinker down and away. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball in and tight. Lonborg. Ooh, missed high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, going to go sinker outside and down. Webster pounds a mitt, sets the target. Here's the pitch. I'm sorry, Gibson. Here's the pitch to Webster. Strike 2. It's the lower portion of the strike zone. 2-2 count. We'll stick with that sinker. Down and away. Lonborg kicks and fires. Ground ball to Foy. And he throws to Scott for out number 2. So 2 outs, no one on. Here comes the catcher, Ken Suarez. Suarez 235 batting average off right-handed pitching. Overall, Suarez batting 224. 1 round tripper, 5 runs batted in. Lonborg will stick with the outside pitch, but come with a slider here. Gibson sets up outside. Lonborg deals to Suarez. Oh, he missed high with it, but it was in the strike zone. Don't want to miss there again. No balls, 1 strike. Fastball down and in. 1-1 count. Sinker down and away from Lonborg. Ground ball back to Lonborg. He should make the play here, and he does. He throws the Scott, inning over. Go to the top of the 3rd, still scoreless here at Municipal Stadium in Kansas City. Due up for the Red Sox, top of the order, Smith, Foy, and Yastrzemski. Reggie Smith, 0 for 1 today. Again, I like to sit on fastball middle in. Dobson gets the sign. He deals to Smith, and Smith sends that ball back to Dobson, who flips to the first baseman for out number 1. Joe Foy comes to the plate. Foy's 0 for 1, excuse me. And we're gonna let him go on his own volition. We're gonna click Don't Guess. So it's gonna go off his statistical attributes here. Dobson nods his head. He deals to Joe Foy. Foy sends that ball deep to center field. Gosker on the run, and he makes the catch. 2 away. Now bring up Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz, he's 0 for 1. Yastrzemski's going to sit. Gosker throws a lot of fastballs, so we're going to sit dead red. Middle in. I'm sorry, Dobson throws a lot of fastballs. Inside with the fastball. 1 ball, no strikes. We're going to look for the curve. He's got a +15 curve right now on the outside portion of the plate. Here's the pitch to Yaz. Slider. 1-1 count. Yaz will swing on his own volition. The wind-up and the pitch by Chuck Dobson. Ground ball to second. Inning over. Go to the bottom of the 3rd, still scoreless here at Kansas City Municipal Stadium. Due up for the Athletics. Hirschberger, Kubiak, and the pitcher Dobson to face Jalen Jim Lonborg. Lonborg, in 2 innings of work, he struck out 2, giving up 1 hit, and walked none. Hirschberger batting 154 off right-handed pitches. We're going to go slider down and away. Just missed. 1 ball, no strikes. Sinker down and away. Lonborg delivers. And that ball's popped up and foul. 1-1 count. Fastball in on the knuckles. Yes! We got the high strike call there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, slider down and away. Fouled back again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sinker down and away. The windup and the pitch by Lonborg. Hirschberger would not chase. 2-2 count. Sinker right down the pike. Tripped foul to the left. 2-2 count. Hirschberger hanging in there strong against Gentleman Jim. Fastball away and high. And that ball is going to get down. as Calignero plays it on a hop, a leadoff single for Harshberger. Pretty decent speed, 88. And now here comes Ted Kubiak, and Kubiak is a 90 bunter. So we're going to play our corners in. Foy in at third, Scott in at first. Curve ball away. Here's the pitch by Lonborg. Strike one. Again, curve ball away, hopefully a little lower. Kubiak awaits the pitch. Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Sinker away and in the dirt. Doesn't chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Kubiak. Harshberger at first. Corners in. Actually, we're going to play corners back now. Normal. Straight away. Sinker. Lower portion of strike zone outside. Oh boy, that ball's ripped deep to center. Right center. Who makes the catch? Calignero calls off Smith. 1 away. Harshberger retreats back to first. And here comes the pitcher, Chuck Dobson. Lonborg will challenge him right down the middle with a fastball. And he misses to the outside. Lonborg having a little control issues there. Gibson tells him to calm down. Pounds the mid, sets the target. Sinker down the middle. Again! Lonborg misses to the outside. Fastball down the middle by Lonborg. Misses inside. Good God. Don't want to lose the pitcher. Just lob this one up, Jim. Fastball. Let's go right here. Just catch the high outside corner there. 3-1. Fastball right down the middle. Strike 2. Full count. Again, Lonborg going to heave the fastball. Swing and a miss. Well, that was an adventure. Harshberger ended up stealing second at some point. So Harshberger's at second. 2 outs. He's in scoring position for the top of the order, Jim Gosker. Gosker is 0 for 1. Lonborg's going to come in on the knuckles. He deals to Gosker. Strike 1. Curveball on the outside corner. Ground ball up the middle. Fielded. And that's going to be an out. So it looks like Andrews backhanded it and threw to Scott, inning over. Lonborg pitches out of the mini jam. Athletics strand the runner at second. We go to the top of the 4th, still scoreless at Municipal Stadium. Jerry Ball has jumped in the chat. How are you, Jerry? Football as well. They're talking a little dead ball there, it looks like, in the chat. Jerry says those great early Bo Sox teams, gotta love them. Beatles says, I'm trying to convince Al to do a 1912 Red Sox replay great team. We might do that, Beatles. I might be able to do that. So due up for the Red Sox, Calignero, Scott, and Mike Andrews. Calignero's 1 for 1. He has a single. Again, with Tony Calignero, I'm going to sit first pitch, middle in, fastball. Dobson gets the sign. He deals to Coney C. Oh, they call that a strike. That hit the zone. Slider. No balls, 1 strike. We're going to sit dead red still, middle in. Here's the pitch to Calignero. Outside. Fastball missed away. 1-1 count. Calignero will again sit fastball down the middle. Curveball hits the lower outside corner. Nice job there by Dobson. Suarez mixing it up. Tony C in the hole. He'll go on his own volition. Dobson deals to Calignero. Oh, he struck him out. Calignero didn't like that call. 1 down. Here comes the boomer, George the Boomer Scott. He's 0 for 1. He has struck out his first time up. Scott's sitting dead red, and we're going to go middle in. Dobson deals. Missed inside with the fastball. 1 ball, no strikes. curveball's at a +10. Maybe we'll sit on the curveball in the outside corner. Here's the pitch by Dobson. Came inside with the fastball. 1-1 count. Gonna look curveball outside portion of the plate. Another fastball, lower corner. The boomer's in the hole. He goes on his own volition. Suarez sets the target. Dobson kicks and fires. And Scott swings and misses, and there's the curveball. 2 down. So 2 up, 2 down via the K. Mike Andrews steps to the plate. Andrews is 0 for 1. He'll go on his own volition, no guessing. Here's the pitch to Mike Andrews. Fastball, high outside corner. Again, no guessing. Misses inside the fastball. Andrews in the driver's seat, 2-0. He's going to sit dead red, middle in. Dobson deals. There it is. Ground ball gets past the third baseman. That's going to be a base hit. With 2 outs, Andrews singles. And now bring up Rico Petrocelli. As it was a fastball, you can see the green there. Fastball in. So 2 outs. Andrews at first. Rico Petrocelli comes to the plate. Rico's 1 for 1. He's not going to guess. Dobson nods his head. He deals to Petrocelli. Slider. Right down the pike. That was a kill-me slider. No balls, 1 strike. Rico on his own volition awaits the Chuck Dobson offering. And Dobson misses low and in with the fastball. 1-1 count. Change up, slider. Sit dead red, middle in for Petrocelli. Petrocelli will bounce that ball to the first baseman, and it is an infield hit. So Petrocelli beats it out. Webster fielded, flipped to Dobson covering, but not in time. So infield hit keeps the inning alive. 2 on, 2 outs for the catcher, Russ Gibson. Gibson walked his first time up. That's when the Red Sox had the bases loaded, and Lonborg came up with 2 outs and couldn't help his own cause. Gibson's going to sit dead red, middle and high. Here's the pitch by Dobson. And there's a drive to deep center, and it gets down. Would you like to send the runner home? 90% yes. Petrocelli is safe at the plate. 2 runs score on the Dobson double as we sat dead red, high fastball, and Gibson crushed it for the double. 2-0 Red Sox right now. And here comes Jim Lonborg again. Runner in scoring position. He can help his own cause here. You know what? We're going to let Jim swing away. We're going to sit dead red high. Dobson gets the sign. He delivers to Lonborg, and Lonborg fouls it off to the left. We're going to sit fastball again down the pike. And the slider was away. Nice play by Suarez to keep it in front of him. So 1-1 count. Gibson at second. Just knocked in 2 runs. He'll be off on contact with 2 outs. Lonborg sitting middle in fastball. Dobson the windup and the pitch. Again misses away with the slider. 2-1 count. Lonborg in the driver's seat as much as you can be for someone who only hitting 111 and 54 contact rating. He's going to sit dead red down the pike. Fastball missed. It was high. 3-1. See if Lonborg can find a hole through that infield. Again, Gibson will be off on contact. Should be able to score. The ball hits the outfield. The windup and the pitch to gentleman Jim Lonborg. And it's ball 4, something you never want to do, walk the pitcher. Some boo birds here at Municipal Stadium here in Kansas City. 2-0 Red Sox, 2 on, 2 outs, top of the order, Reggie Smith, and Smith is 0 for 2. And he's going to take. Strike. Fastball, lower corner. Smith is going to look for a fastball. Middle in. Slider. That was down and in. Smith didn't like the call. No balls, 2 strikes. Smith will not guess, go on his own volition. Runners will be off on contact. Suarez sets the target. Here's the pitch by Dobson. Too far in. Pushes Smith off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Smith will not guess. Dobson deals. And Smith rips that ball to left field. That's going deep. And it will be caught. Inning over. Nice play by Joe Rudy. Red Sox score 2 on the 2-out double by the catcher Russ Gibson. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 2-0 Boston. 2 up for the Kansas City Athletics. Donaldson, Charles, and Rudy to face Gentleman Jim Lonborg. So far, 3 innings of work, 2 hits, no walks, no runs, 3 strikeouts. Donaldson comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1. Athletics second baseman. Gibson's calling for a curveball outside and low. Strike 1. Gibson again sets out outside. Wants a sinker down and low. That ball just missed. Gibson tried to frame it. 1-1 count. Fastball in on the knuckles. Oh, Lonborg wanted that call. He didn't get it. 2-1. John Donaldson in the driver's seat. Fastball. Down and away. Again, Lonborg misses the strike zone. 3-1 count. Sinker down the middle. Swing and a miss as that broke inside. Full count on Donaldson now. Lonborg will again go back to the sinker. That's what Gibson wants him to throw, towards the outside lower portion of the strike zone. That ball got in on Donaldson, who crushed it, but foul down the right field line. Lonborg missed badly with location there. 3-2 count. Lonborg's going to go to the fastball. Outside portion of the plate, belt high. Ground ball, foul. Down the left side. 3-2. We'll do it all again. Sinker down and away. Again, Donaldson spoils the pitch by fouling it off to the left. Full count. Curveball outside. And he strikes him out. He throws him with the curveball. Lonborg gets his 4th strikeout. Clinton Parks does a very good job with his channel. I suggest you do check it out. Just, you gotta remind Clinton to turn his microphone on. Sound checks Clinton. Here comes Ed Charles, 1 out. Third baseman's 0 for 1 and he has struck out once. Gonna go curveball to Charles down the pike. Oh, Lonborg missed badly. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball. Gibson calls for the fastball down and away. Again, Lonborg misses. Gibson pounds the mitt, imploring Lonborg to hit the target. He wants a sinker. Down the pike. Here's the sinker. Oh, wow. That looked like a strike to me. 3-0 count. We're going to challenge Charles with a fastball. Strike 1. 3-1. Curveball. That ball's fouled to the right. Count goes full. Lonborg rubs up the baseball. Toes the rubber. Looks in. Nods his head. Here's the pitch, curveball. And he strikes him out looking. He throws him. Another batter. He freezes with the curveball. Strikeout number 5 for Gentleman Jim. So 2 outs, no one on. Joe Rudy steps to the plate. Rudy is 0 for 1. He's been a strikeout victim of Lonborg. Lonborg will start him off with the curve outside portion of the plate. Misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Gibson wants the sinker down and away. Well, Rudy does not chase, and I just missed the strike zone. 2-0 count. Lonborg will go back to the curve. Strike one. Gibson wants the curve again, just a little lower. Swing and a miss by Rudy. 2-2 count. Lonborg looking to strike out the side here. Fastball away. Oh, come on, fastball. Away, out of the strike zone, hopefully. Rudy doesn't chase. Count goes full. Lonborg goes back to his curve. And he misses. Rudy does not chase again. Rudy earns the walk. So 2 outs. Rudy's at first. Tying run comes to the plate in Raymond Webster. Webster has some pop in his bat. He's 0 for 1 today. Gibson wants that slider. Outside portion of the plate. Sinker, excuse me. And that just misses the strike zone. Lonborg having a little control issues here. Gibson puts the 2 down. Here comes the curve to Webster. And again, that misses the strike zone. He's got to bring it in a bit. Again, Gibson wants the strike, the curve for a strike, though. And he gets it this time. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sinker, down and in. That ball's ripped deep, but foul. Loud strike. 2-2 count. Lonborg looking for his 3rd strikeout this inning. If he gets it, it'll be strikeout number 6. Lonborg's going back to the curve, outside portion of the plate. That ball's ripped to right. Caligiero won't get to it. It's a single, and going first to third is Joe Rudy, as he was off on contact with 2 outs. Caligiero couldn't get to it in time. Tying runs at first, and here comes the catcher, Ken Suarez. Suarez is 0 for 1. Lonborg's up to 66 pitches now. He's going fastball away. Swing and a miss. Suarez couldn't catch up to the 90-mile-per-hour fastball. Again, Lonborg fastballing away, a bit lower though. Suarez doesn't chase. Curveball. And that is caught by Caligiero in right center. Inning over. Nice running catch by Tony C. Athletics threaten but do not score. We go to the top of the 5th. 2-0 Boston. Due up for the Red Sox. Foy, Yastrzemski, and Tony Caligiero. Joe Foy is 0 for 2. Chuck Dobson so far. 4 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs. He struck out 4, walked 2. Foy sitting dead red, middle in. Here's the pitch. Slider outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, Foy sitting dead red, middle in. That ball's ripped down the line, but foul. He got the pitch, but yanked it foul. So 1-1 count. Change-up plus 20. We're going to look change-up down the middle and low. Fastball. Catches the high portion of the strike zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foy will go on his own volition. Dobson gets the sign. He sets and delivers to Foy. Foy swing and a miss. Goes down via the K. Fastball on the inside corner. So 1 away. Here comes Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz is 0 for 2. Yaz will go on his own volition. No guessing. He lets that pitch go inside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, Yaz awaits the Chuck Dobson offering. And that's a strike. Fastball at the knees, excuse me. So a 1-1 count. Yastrzemski's going to sit on a curve on the outside portion of the plate. The windup and the pitch. And Dobson comes fastball high and tight. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. No guessing by Yaz. Dobson toes the rubber, peers in at Suarez. He deals to Yastrzemski. And he misses outside. 2-2 count. That was a slider. Way out of the strike zone. 1 out, no one on. Yaz going to sit on the fastball. High down the middle. Here's the pitch. And again, Dobson misses away. This time with a fastball. Full count. Yaz sitting dead red. Oh, the slider just catches the lower portion of the outside corner. Strike 3. Yastrzemski points to the plate and walks away mumbling. So 2 outs, no one on. Red Sox have a 2-0 lead. Here comes Tony Caligiero. Made a nice running catch to end the bottom of the 4th. Tony sees 1 for 2. He's also struck out once. Caligiero is going to sit dead red, middle in. Dobson deals. And Caligiero rips that ball, but foul. He got the pitch he wanted, but he ripped it foul. Tony going on his own volition. Here's the pitch. Wow. Strike 2. Caligiero doesn't like that call. Dobson nods his head. He kicks and fires. That's outside. Slider misses badly. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caligiero digs in. Dobson delivers. Swing and a miss, side retired. Way out in front of the changeup, Tony C. Go to the bottom of the 5th, still 2-0 Red Sox. Back out on the hill, Jim Lonborg. Due up for the Kansas City Athletics. Harshberger, Kubiak, and Dobson. Mike Harshberger's 1 for 1, and he has a stolen base. Lonborg will start him off with a fastball, outside portion of the plate, knee high. And he misses. Gonna go back to his curve. Here comes the hook. Swing and a miss! 1 ball, 1 strike. Gibson sets up inside. He wants a sinker. At the knees, but in. The windup and the pitch by Gentleman Jim. Swinging it. Oh, he just got a piece of it. Bounces it. Oh, he grounds it out. Stage fair. Foy throws him out. Thought it was foul. 1 away. Here comes Ted Kubiak, the number 8 batter. 0 for 1. Gibson wants the number 2 outside portion of the plate. Here comes the hook again. It's a strike, but he missed. It was inside and low. No balls, 1 strike. Gibson again sets up outside, except he wants the fastball high and away. And Lonborg is incensed on the mound. He wants that call. He wants that call. He didn't get it. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, 2-0 Red Sox, bottom of the 5th. Here comes Captain Hook once again. That ball's driven up the middle. That's a single. Looked like Kubiak was sitting on the hook, and I shall be back in a moment. Nope, we're all set. Good. So 1 out, Kubiak's at first, and here comes the pitcher, Dobson. Here goes sinker. Here's the pitch down the middle. He goes the bunt, and he fouls it back. Again, we go sinker, down the middle and low. Dobson again squares the bunt. He gets the bunt down. And the plays to first for out number 2. Kubiak moves into scoring position. As Lonborg chose to get the sure out at first. So 2 outs, Kubiak at second. And here comes, top of the order, Jim Gosker, batting .077. He's 0 for 2 today, the left-hander. Gibson wants the curveball away. Lonborg sets and delivers. And that curveball sneaks to the inside. And Gosker's eyes lit up, but he swung and missed as he thought he was going to crush that for a game-tying home run. Again, Gibson sets up outside. He wants the sinker this time. And again, Lonborg not happy with the man in blue behind the plate. He wants that strike ball. The Red Sox have been called strikes with those same pitches, he feels. Lonborg going to come in on the knuckles. Fastball in. Ground ball to Petrocelli. Over to Scott. Inning over. Go to the top of the 6th. 2-0 Boston. Due up for Boston. Scott, Andrews, and Petroselli to face Chuck Dobson. Dobson 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Scott looking fastball, middle high. Dobson deals. Fastball was there, but low. No balls, 1 strike. Scott again looking fastball, middle in. And he gets it, and he rips it foul. You can see the ball hook foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Scott again. Normally I don't like to go 0-2 sit fastball, but we're gonna. Here's the pitch. Slider, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. Here comes Mike Andrews, Red Sox second baseman. 1 for 2. Bunt. Bunt. 99. Andrews going to attempt a bunt for a hit. Don't guess. Here's the pitch. Andrews squares, tries to drop it down the line, and it goes foul. No, he pulls the bat back. And now they've pulled the third baseman in. So we're going to play a little, we're going to have a swing away. Let's see if we can smack it past the third baseman. Looking fastball, middle in. Here's the pitch to Andrews. It's fastball in, ball 2. Andrews will take the next pitch. And there's the strike, fastball outside corner. Nicely framed by Suarez. 2-1 count. Andrews still in the driver's seat. Charles still in at third. Andrews is going to look dead red. Middle in. Here's the pitch. Slider down in the dirt. Nice block by Suarez. 3-1 count. Top of the 6th. 2-0 Red Sox. 1 out, no one on. Andrews looking for a pitch he can drive. He awaits the offering, and there it is! Andrews drives that ball to left, and that's going to get down, and Joe Rudy will muff the ball. So it's a single and a 1-base error. Mike Andrews finds himself on second base with 1 out, and Rico Petroselli comes to the plate. And it was a fastball, so we were sitting dead red high, and we got it. So Andrews, big insurance run here. 3-0 is better than 2-0. And Petroselli, 2 for 2 today. Chance of knocking an RBI. On deck, Russ Gibson. He knocked in the 2 Red Sox runs. 2-out double. Back in the top of the 4th. Petroselli's going to sit dead red, middle in. Dobson gets the sign. He kicks and fires. And Petroselli laid off that pitch. Ball 1. Fastball a little too high there. Andrews takes his lead from second. Again, Petroselli sitting dead red, middle in. Fastball down and in. 2-0 count on Rico. Sitting fastball away. Here's the pitch to Petroselli. It was a fastball away, but way outside. 3-0 count. Petroselli is sitting dead red down the middle. He's got the green light. Suarez pounds that mitt. Sets the target. The windup and the pitch by Dobson. And that's ball 4. And so, the same scenario that was top of the 4th. Andrews at second, Petroselli at first, and Gibson at the plate. The first time around, Gibson doubled, knocking in Andrews and Petroselli. Let's see if he can do it again. He threw a fastball when we doubled. My guess is he's going changeup. Changeup down and away. Here's the pitch to Gibson. And he went slider down and away. So, Gibson again. He's going to sit dead red, middle in. Here's the pitch. And Gibson got the fastball, but he missed it. Fouled it off. 1-1 count. 2-0 Red Sox. 1 out, 2 on. Top of the 6th. Gibson looking to drive in a couple more runs. Going to sit fastball, middle out. And again, Dobson comes inside, but he misses with the fastball. 2-1 count. Gibson in the driver's seat. Fastball middle in. Suarez gives the signal. Dobson's ready. The windup and the pitch. And he missed down and low with the slider. Gibson is definitely in the driver's seat at 3-1. Andrews takes a lead off second. Petrocelli lead off first. Gibson like a bull, sitting dead red, middle high. And ball 4. Good at bat by Gibson, but they pitched pretty carefully to him. Because here comes Jim Lonborg. Lonborg, the pitcher, he is 0 for 1, but he has walked once. And he is going to take, here's the pitch. And right down the pike with the strike. No balls, 1 strike. Lonborg's a 71 bunter. We could suicide squeeze or safety squeeze. They're playing their infield straight away. We're going to go safety squeeze here with Lonborg. Don't guess. Here's the safety squeeze. Lonborg misses. Andrews quickly scurries back to third base. Safety squeeze off now on the 0-2 count. Lonborg will be swinging away. Dobson shakes off Suarez. Now he's ready. He rocks and fires. Lonborg swing and a miss on the slider. So 2 outs, top of the order for Reggie Smith. Red Sox center fielders 0 for 3 can break this game open. Runners will be off on contact with 2 outs. No place to put Reggie. Reggie will go on his... no, we're going to look fastball, middle in. Dobson deals to Smith. And it's the high curveball. Oh boy, I wish I was sitting curve. Smith would have deposited that in the seats. But we were looking fastball, and it froze Smith. No ball, 1 strike. Smith will go on his own volition. He awaits the Dobson offering. And it's low for ball 2. Ball 1, excuse me. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Reggie Smith looking fastball, middle high. Dobson misses away. 2-1 count. Nothing but dead red here. Middle in. Again, Dobson misses away with the fastball. 3-1 count. Middle high. That's the zone Reggie's looking for. Dobson looks in, nods his head. Suarez sets the target. Here's the pitch to Reggie Smith. And he walked him. A run scores 3-0 Red Sox. And here comes Joe Foy. Foy on the year has 25 RBIs. If he hits a grand salami, we'll have 29. Foy sitting dead red down the pike. The windup and the pitch. Curve, changeup. Foy doesn't swing. No balls, 1 strike. Again, Foy. We'll let him go on his own volition. Fastball, outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Red Sox don't want to squander this opportunity. They have gotten 1. I'd like to put a crooked number up, though. The windup and the pitch by Dobson. Foy swings and rips that ball. Ah, foul. So Foy comes back to the batter's box. Runners will be off on contact. Foy's looking fastball, middle in. Here's the pitch. Oh! Slider, lower portion of the strike zone, outside corner. Foy, none too happy with it. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 3-0 Boston. Wow. Man, the computer gave that a strike. Oof. Look at that. Due up for the Athletics, trailing by 3. Donaldson, Charles, and Rudy. They face Jim Lonborg. Lonborg's gone 5 innings, 4 hits, no runs, struck out 5, walked 1. Gibson calls for the curveball, outside portion of the plate. Got caught a lot of the plate, but Donaldson doesn't swing. No balls, 1 strike. Gibson wants the sinker down and away. That ball, fly ball, right field. Calignero has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. Now bring up Ed Charles. Athletics third baseman 0 for 2. He's struck out twice. Lonborg wants to get the hat trick on him. Looking for the curve ball outside corner. Strike 1. Lonborg will stick with the curve ball, but a little lower. He deals to Charles. Charles doesn't bite. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lonborg going to come in on the fists. Strike 2. Lonborg misses badly. He almost threw that ball past Gibson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slider down and away. Here's the pitch. And he struck. Oh my God. They called that a ball. Wow, Lonborg is incensed on the mound. I'm incensed sitting in front of my computer. 2-2 count. Lonborg's going to go back to that slider down and away. Gets him that time, swing and a miss. That was down the middle, but the only thing Charles connected with was the air. That's Lonborg's 6th strikeout. And here comes Joe Rudi. Rudy's 0 for 1 with a walk. Gibson wants the sinker on the outside portion of the plate. And there's a swing and a miss by Rudi. No balls, 1 strike to Joe. Gonna go fastball high and away. Rudi doesn't chase. Sinker down and in. Swing and a miss. As a sinker misses badly in location, but Rudi still swings and misses. So, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty, bottom of the 6th, 3-0, Boston. Gibson behind the plate calls for the hook. Lonborg obliges. Here's the pitch to Joe Rudi. Swing and a miss. Side retired. The Boo Birds are out here at Kansas City Municipal Stadium for the Athletics. We go to the top of the 7th, 3-0 Boston. Due up for the Red Sox. Yastrzemski, Calignero, and Scott. Carl Yastrzemski. 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Come on, Yaz, hit a home run. He's looking middle in high. Dobson deals. Yes, gets the hook. Swing and a miss. Nice hook by Dobson. Yaz will go on his own volition. Curveball misses outside. 1-1 count. Again, Yaz won't guess. Suarez sets the target. Dobson nods his head. Here's the offering to Yastrzemski. And Yaz sends that ball to center field. Gosker going back. Off the track, reaches up, makes the catch. 1 away. Here comes Tony Calignero. Tony sees 1 for 3 as a single, and he struck out twice. On the year, Calignero has 7 home runs and 18 RBIs. Looking for home run number 8. Curveball, fastball, Yaz. He's going to sit slider away. The windup and the pitch by Dobson. Fastball in the inside corner. Not a good one either. 80 miles per hour. It's like a batting practice fastball for a professional. No balls, 1 strike. Calignero sitting dead red. Dobson toes the rubber. Gets a sign from Suarez. He fires to Calignero. Oh, Calignero chased the slider away. Looking for number 8 for that home run there. No balls, 2 strikes. Dobson ready to work. Here's the pitch to Tony C. Curveball, send it deep, but foul. Down the right field line. Calignero still in the hold, 0-2. Gonna look fastball. High and away. Slider down and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No guessing this time. Here's the pitch by Dobson, and he misses inside with the slider. 2-2 count. We're going to guess curve here, outside portion of the plate. He went fastball in tight. He could be tiring, and he is tired because his fastball is only 80 miles per hour. So Dobson's thrown 121 pitches. He's tired. It's a full count now. Calignero's battled back to a full count. He's going to sit dead red down the middle. Dobson deals. Calignero swings, and that's foul, left field line. So Calignero steps out of the box, back in the box. Again, he's sitting dead red. Dobson's tiring. Takes a deep breath. He kicks and fires. And that's ball 4. So Calignero's on at first. 1 out, and here comes the boomer as the Athletics have bullpen action going. Scott will take. There's another ball. Scott to take again. There's a strike. Fastball down the middle. Look at that, 79 miles per hour. Oh, God, throw me another one of those. Scott sitting dead red down the middle. Here's the pitch. Scott fouls it off to the right. Just enough of a speed change in that changeup to get George Scott's timing off. 1-2 count, 1 out. Calignero at first. And he's looking to turn 2 up the middle. The tiring Chuck Dobson still on the mound. Bullpen's not ready yet. Boomer's looking middle in with the fastball. A swing and a miss on the slider. So Dobson digs down. That's his 11th strikeout. So 2 outs. Calignero will be off on contact. Red Sox second baseman Mike Andrews, who's 2 for 3, comes to plate. He's swinging on his own volition. Here's the pitch. Fastball just missed the strike zone. Too high, the man in blue behind the plate says. He's been fairly inconsistent behind the plate. 1 ball, no strikes again. Andrews on his own volition. He swings, ground ball towards the middle, backhanded by the second baseman. He throws the first inning over. Nice play by Donaldson. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 3-0 Red Sox. Lonborg back out on the hill. He's thrown 91 pitches, 6 innings, 4 hits. He struck out 7, walked 1. Ken Castro says, take Dobson out. I don't control them. The computer controls them. I control the Red Sox. So due up for the Athletics were Webster, Suarez, and Harshberger. And in this game, you can only play as one team. I can go in commissioner mode and do all kinds of things, but I can only control the Red Sox. In commissioner mode, I can make different plays, but I don't know in commissioner mode if I can play as another team. I haven't tried that yet. Still getting used to baseball mode. Well, I do like the game. Again, more casual. I love the visual of it. Webster is 1 for 2. Gibson wants the hook on the outside portion of the plate. Lonborg obliges, but misses the strike zone. Ball 1. Again, Gibson wants the hook. And again, Lonborg misses. Gibson wants a sinker. Ground ball to Andrews, who throws to Scott, out number 1. So Lonborg gets Webster to pound the ball into the ground at his second baseman for out number 1. And here comes the catcher, Ken Suarez. Suarez is 0 for 2. Average has dropped down to 226 against right-handed pitching now. Gibson's looking for that sinker again. Another ground ball out he wants. Lonborg hopes to oblige. A swing and a miss on the sinker. No balls, 1 strike. Gibson setting up outside. He wants it high and away. The big leg kick by Gentleman Jim. Suarez doesn't chase the fastball. Lonborg's fastball still at 88 miles per hour. He could start retire soon. He's at 96 pitches now. I think we can get another 15 pitches out of him. Let's go to the sinker. We need some quick outs here. Sinker down and away. That catches the strike zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gibson wants the hook. Swing and a miss! Strikeout number 8 by Gentleman Jim. 2 outs. And here comes Mike Harshberger. He's 1 for 2 and has a stolen base. Lonborg rubs up the baseball. Back up on the hill. He toes the rubber. Looks in at Gibson. Gibson again wants the hook on the outside corner. And there it is. Strike 1. Gibson pounds the mitt. Throws the ball back to Lonborg. Gibson sets up inside. He wants the ball in on the knuckles. Lonborg wants to oblige. And he jammed him. Foul ball off to the left. So no balls, 2 strikes. Gentleman Jim in the driver's seat. Harshberger awaits the Lonborg offering. Gibson wants the sinker down and away. Ground ball to the shortstop. And the inning is over. So the sinker induces the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 8th, 3-0 Boston. And Chuck Dobson still on the mound for the Kansas City Athletics. And he'll face Rico Petrocelli, Russ Gibson, and Gentleman Jim Lonborg. Petrocelli's 2 for 2 with a walk. Petrocelli's looking for that get-me-over strike. Dobson deals. And there's the get-me-over strike. You're looking fastball. The slider had enough off of it that Petrocelli couldn't pull the trigger. We're going to go don't guess. Here's the pitch. Inside, almost hit Petrocelli. He leaps back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Petrocelli on his own volition. Here's the pitch. Misses way outside. I think this will be Dobson's last batter. I wish I could check to see if they actually have someone up in the pen. There must be a way. They have everything else here. So 2-1 count. Petrocelli's going to sit dead red. High fastball. Fastball just catches the lower portion, the outside corner. 2-2 count. Fastball pretty much has nothing on it. If we can catch a fastball, Petrocelli would drive it out of the ballpark. 2-2 count. We're going to look fastball again, middle out. Dobson deals, comes inside with the fastball. 3-2 count. Petrocelli sitting dead red down the pike. And he walked him. Dobson up to 135 pitches. Good God, this computer manager wants his arm to fall off. Here comes Russ Gibson. Red Sox catcher's 1 for 1. And he has 2 RBIs. Mound visit for the A's. So Russ Gibson's 1 for 1 and 2 walks with 2 RBIs. Suarez back behind the plate. Gibson's looking fastball middle in. Here's the pitch. Fastball away. You know what? He's just going to take. Ball 2. Take again. Ball 3. Pitch. Ball 4. Good God, they still haven't taken him out. Jim Lonborg comes up. 3-0 lead. How many pitches has Gentleman Jim thrown? Let's check that out. Oh, I can't get that here. Box score. The box score is on the internet, and I don't know how to show that to you yet. I haven't figured that out using OBS. Lonborg has thrown 101 pitches, 7 innings, 4 hits. He struck out 8. Probably get 1 more inning out of him. Lonborg will take. Here's the pitch. Take again. Good God. What's that? 10 straight balls. Lonborg puts the bat on his shoulder. 11. Ball 12. Bases loaded. Wow. This is the longest I've seen a computer pitcher in this game stay in the game. I wonder what... I gotta check his settings out. Can I do that if I don't control him? What's his strategy? No, see, I can't. I wanted to see how many pitches they have him set for. That stinks. I'm not the computer. Reggie Smith puts the bat in his shoulder. Another ball. Another ball. Smith's going to get an RBI via the walk. Ball gazillion. 4-0 Red Sox. And they still haven't taken him out. Joe Foy puts the bat in his shoulder. 148 pitches. His arms, his elbow is going to blow up. Ball 52,000. Ball 53,000. Okay, well, we found and they finally take him out of the game. 5-0 Red Sox. Wow. I have to check that out. I want to see what they set for his strategy. So Wes Stock comes in the game, and let's just give you the horrible numbers at the end for Chuck Dobson. Dobson went 7 innings, 6 hits, 11 walks to go with 11 strikeouts. Where have you ever seen a line like that? 5 runs, they were all earned through 151 pitches. Ouch. Wow, let's go to the chat. Let's see the reaction to that. Jerry Ball, pull him. I don't control him, Jerry. I would pull him. Here comes Yastrzemski. No outs, bases loaded. And I'm thinking Wes Stock's going to throw a strike here. So we're going to look fastball down the pike. Came changeup, gets the strike. We're still going to look fastball, middle in. Changeup, swing. Yastrzemski swung over it. Yastrzemski on his own volition. And he fouls it off. He spoiled that fastball on the outside corner. No 0-2 count still on the ads. Bases loaded. No place to put Yastrzemski. The windup and the pitch by Stock. And Yastrzemski rips that ball. Return to center up the middle. And 2 runs have scored. Reggie Smith has a 50% chance of scoring against Gosker. And we're going to say no. I'm sorry, 1 run is scored. Base is still loaded. 6-0. Tony Caligniero's up. Oh, Tony C hit a granny. He's looking dead red. High fastball. Fastball down and in the dirt. Again, Caligniero sitting on that fastball. Middle. Knee-high in. Ah, we got it. It was a little higher, though. 1-1 count. Caligniero on his own volition. No guessing. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball in the dirt. 1 ball. 2 strikes. Should we guess changeup here? Yeah, we're going to guess changeup. Low changeup. Here's the pitch. It's a high fastball. Swing and a miss. 1 out. Scott on his own volition. Fouled off to the left. And we're going to switch to manager mode. Here's the pitch. 1-1 count. Scott grounds to third. Double play inning over. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 6-0 Red Sox. Lonborg's on the mound. We're going to go back to the player mode. So you can switch back and forth from player to manager mode. I just want to get that inning over. I have a 6-run lead. And Lonborg has 8 strikeouts. Let's see if we can get Gentleman Jim to 10. Kubiak's at the plate. Shortstop's 1 for 2. Curveball. Outside and low. Ground ball. That's going to be out number 1. As Scott took the ball to first unassisted. And Sal Bando will pinch hit for the pitcher, Wes Stock. Bando, 556 off right-handed pitching. overall 385, a very young Sal Bando, 23 years old, and a second baseman he's projected as. And really his best position, though, is third, but they haven't projected as a second baseman. 4 RBIs, no home runs. Gibson wants the curveball. Lonborg deals, misses outside the curve. 1-0 count. Gibson wants a sinker. And Lonborg misses badly. He could be tiring. 1-0-4. Gonna go back to the hook. Here's the pitch to Bando. Ball 3. This is the last batter for Lonborg. Hook right down the middle. Strike 1. Hook again. Down the middle. That's it. Ball 4, and that's it. We've seen enough of Gentleman Jim. His day is done. So Lonborg, responsible for Bando at first, went 7 in the third, 4 hits, no runs. Again, responsible for Bando at first. He struck out 8, walked 2. Jim Gosker's up. Oh, maybe we'll keep Gosker's 0 for 3, batting under 100. You know what? We're going to give Lonborg one chance to get out of this inning with a double play. Sinker. Lower portion, outside corner. Oh, we didn't get the call. Ball 1. Again, sinker. Here's a pitch to Gosker. Yeah, he's done. He's done. Let's see if we get him to pop up a curveball. Another curve. Yeah, he's all done. That's it. Well, one batter too much. I was hoping Gosker would pound the ball in the dirt. We get a double play. And Lonborg leaves the game. Responsible for Bando and Gosker. And we're going to have to go to the pen here. And to go to the pen, you just click on him. We're going to come with lefty, righty, righty. We're going to come with Sparky Lyle. Sparky Lyle will come in and place Jim Lonborg. Lyle actually pitches better against righties. And we have 2 righties coming up in Charles and Rudy after Donaldson. Sparky Lyle on the year. Oh, it's not going to let me give you the numbers yet. So slider away. Here's the pitch to Donaldson. He missed. Sparky Lyle on the year. 2 wins, 1 loss. Where are the saves? 2 saves. He's also blown 2 saves. Earned run 4.33. 1 ball, no strikes. Gibson wants Captain Hook. Ground ball to short. This could be 2. And they only get the middle runner for out number 2. Bando advances to third. Donaldson is at first. So 2 outs, runners on the corners. Red Sox unable to turn 2. Will that come back to haunt them? We shall see. Ed Charles is at the plate. Charles 0 for 3 with 3 Ks, and he's happy that Lonborg is out of the game. He'll face Sparky Lyle. Charles against lefties, 236. Lyle looking to throw the hook here. Gibson sets the target, and he doesn't get the call. Gibson framed it, but the man in blue says no. Again, Gibson wants the hook. And again, Lyle just misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball. And that ball goes out to right. And that's out number 3. We go to the top of the 9th, 6-0 Boston. New pitcher for the Kansas City Athletics, Lou Krause. And he's going to face Mike Andrews, Rico Petrocelli, and Russ Gibson. Andrews 2 for 4. Sees Krause throw strikes. He's only thrown an inning and a third. He struck out 2. So in prior years, yeah, he pretty much has more strikeouts than walks. So he throws strikes. Middle in. Swing and a miss. Slider in the dirt. Andrews chased. Andrews on his own volition. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're going to go to manager mode here. Here's the pitch by Kraus. And he walks him. Rico Petrocelli comes to the plate. He's going to swing away. Kraus is ready. He deals to Petrocelli. 3-2 count. And that ball's ripped to left. And it's going to get down. Would we like to send the runner to third? No. Only a 50% chance. Though 78 speed against 68 arm. Yes. And he's out. I should have stuck with my first thought. So, Andrews is thrown out at third. Petrocelli's on at first. 1 out. 1 on for Russ Gibson. He'll swing away. Kraus kicks and fires. Full count, and that's a walk. Sparky Lyle comes to the plate. Lyle's going to swing away. And he pops it up towards second on the outfield grass. Who's going to have that one? And the first baseman calls off Donaldson. He makes the catch. So there's 2 down. Reggie Smith comes to the plate. Red Sox center fielder 0 for 3. Does have 2 RBIs. God, did he walk twice with bases loaded? He must have. Here's the pitch to Smith. 1-2 count. He rips that ball deep and gone. Reggie Smith, 3-run homer. The Red Sox up 9-0. The fans start to leave Kansas City Municipal Stadium. Joe Foy's up. This is a day A's pitching would love to forget. Here's the pitch to Joe Foy. And he walks. Yastrzemski comes up. That's walk number gazillion. The Boo Birds and the fans who are still in the stadium. Yaz, 1 for 5. He has an RBI. Here's the pitch to Yastrzemski. Yaz swings, ground ball to second. And they flip it to short, inning over. Go to the bottom of the 9th, 9-0 Red Sox. I guess we'll stay in manager mode. Lyle has only thrown 5 pitches. He has an 18 endurance. That's like 30 pitches. Joe Rudy and Webster and Suarez. Here's pitch to Rudy. 0-1 count. Rudy swings, grounds that ball. Andrews backhands it, throws to Scott. 1 down. Raymond Webster comes to the plate. Athletics first baseman, he's 1 for 3. Lefty-lefty matchup. Gibson nods his head and deals to Webster. 2-2 count. Ground ball to Foy. Foy backhands it, fires across the diamond, but not in time. Infield single. Webster's on. Now bring up the catcher, Ken Suarez. Suarez is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Lyle deals quickly. 2-2 count. And that ball is driven left center field. And making the catch is Reggie Smith. So 2 down. Red Sox 1 out away from a 9-0 victory. Mike Harshberger at the plate. Webster's at first. Lyle deals to Harshberger. Full count. And he walked him. Kubiak steps to the plate. A's shortstop. He's 1 for 3. This will be Lyle's last batter. Lyle toes the rubber, looks in at Gibson. Gibson sets the target. Lyle deals to Kubiak. 1-2 count. Fly ball to left. Yastrzemski going back, reaches up, makes the catch. Ball game over. The Red Sox massacre the Kansas City Athletics 9-0 for a wonderful victory on the road. Wow. Mike Butler says, it was 1986 that I became an A's fan. How come, Mike? In 86. Oh, 68. 68. Hello. Clinton Parks. Michael, same here. My grandmother had an old plaid radio. We would listen to Red Sox games. Great times. Had a transistor in the late 60s. Listened to Detroit. Cool, little Red Sox baseball talk, all kinds of talk on the radio. I used to enjoy listening. I still like listening to baseball on the radio. All right, so this is Baseball Mogul. It's a casual game. It's fun. There is strategy to it. I like that you can call the pitches. Once Lonborg was out of the game, I went to manager mode, and even with the batters, we were way out in front. But they got some neat things. So let's go to the standings now. The Red Sox are 4 out. We finally are 2 games over 500. We started off really bad. I was getting used to play the game. We're 18 and 16. Baltimore's in first place, 2 over Detroit, 3.5 over the White Sox, and 4 over the Red Sox, Angels, and Minnesota. Cleveland's 5.5 back, the Yankees 6 back, and Washington 6.5. The only team that's pretty much out of it, the Kansas City Athletics. Let's go to the National League. Los Angeles has a 3-game lead over the Philadelphia Phillies and over the Braves. 5 over the Cubs, 5.5 over Cincinnati, 8 over San Francisco. I'd stay 8, second month of the season, they still have a shot. Pittsburgh for poor Beatles, 9.5 out. Houston, 9.5 out. Cardinals, 10 out. Wow. And the Mets, 11.5. Let's go to leaders. American League, Frank Robinson, 388. Joe Foy, third, 317. Yastrzemski, 298. Tony Clignero, 291. Petrocelli, 289. After pretty much a month of the season, we're in their second month. Home runs, Yastrzemski and Clignero both have 7. They're towards the bottom of the leaderboard. Moorhead, earned run average for the Red Sox, 2.68. Lonborg with 5 wins. He's 1 behind Dave McNally, Mickey Lolich, and Mel Stoudemire. So Baltimore, Detroit, and the Yankees. Let's look at the National League. Oh, I don't have any pitchers loaded up for the National. I was like, why is there no pitcher there? Because I don't play the National League. Randy Huntley. Was he a catcher? Or was his son a catcher? I know his son was a catcher. 349 for the Cubs. And Floyd Robinson, 344. Ernie Banks. So the Cubs have 2 players in the top 3 in batting average, 336. What were the standings? What were the Cubs? 5 back. Okay. Home runs. Mac Jones for Atlanta with 11. Orlando Cepeda for St. Louis with 10. William Bailey for the Cubs, 9. Ernie Banks for the Cubs, 8. And Art Shamsky. Come on, Clinton Parks, ask the trivia question. Art Shamsky with 7. Don Sutton with 6 wins. Milt Pappas has 5 for Cincinnati. Mike Cuellar, still pitching for Houston, has 5. Claude Osteen for the Dodgers has 5. Singer for the Dodgers has 5. Wow. Rick Wise has 5. Bob Gibson has 5. Earned run average. Ray Culp. I think Ray Culp pitched for the Red Sox too. Later on, I think. I could be wrong. 1.73, followed by Milt Pappas, 1.76, and Claude Osteen for the Dodgers, 1.82. Headlines. That's me. Well, that's not me, but that's me, Red Sox fan. And if the playoffs started today, it would be the Orioles and the Dodgers, but the playoffs don't start today. I mean, there's a lot of neat little features. There's a lot of neat features, actually. The main thing of this game is trades and drafting. You have to enjoy the open world alternate universe. It's funny, if you play an exhibition, like if you set the 67 Red Sox, you have to have 4 teams when you set up a league, at least. So if you do the 67 Red Sox and whatever, 3 other teams, they actually have the 67 players, where when you play the season, you're getting the 66 players, it looks like to me, and you go from there. So anyway, it was a lot of fun for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. a little different. Remember, check out Ken Castro's channel. He has a ball game up. Digital Diamond Baseball. And I'd like to say thank you to the people in the chat. Ken Castro, Jerry Bull, Clinton Parks, Michael Butler, Mike McAllister. Hope he feels well soon. And I think we got everybody. Beatles Eternally. How can I forget Beatles? I think we got everybody. Has anyone seen Tribes Fan in a while? I haven't seen him in a while. Hope all is well with Tribes Fan. Not that he has to come to my chat. I'm just saying I haven't seen him. Hope all is well. Alright. I think I did miss somebody. Who's that? Oh, it's Jerry Ball. I got him. Just scrolling up. Alright, well, I think you guys had a fun time in the chat talking baseball. Hopefully you enjoyed some of my banter for the ball game. I do like this game. It's probably not for you guys. You guys are more card and dice. But this is a fun... I got it for $17. And you can't go wrong with this game for $17. And when you buy the game, I loaded logos. Like, see, I have the logos for the I didn't do the National League, sorry. I gotta do the National League. But I mean, you can load logos and the pictures, and I like calling the game with the pictures. It's kind of fun. So, anyway, thank you very much. Jerry Ball says that was great. Al, thanks, great job. How do you guys like this game? Again, it's open world, you know. I think my next broadcast, I'm gonna do Stratomatic, and I think I'm gonna do the Dodgers and the Dodgers, one of my Family Feud games, 2016 Dodgers against the Sandy Koufax Dodgers. So Kershaw versus Koufax. So, alrighty. Till next time, thank you very much, gentlemen. Health, happiness, take care, bye-bye, and God bless.